Hey guys, Aaron here from Smokin' Jays in Vancouver, Washington. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Triton T series of scales from MyWay. There are two models. You have the Triton T2s and the Triton T3s. Each the T2 and the T3 come in two different chipsets, which basically just means that there's going to be limits to each scale depending on what kind of chipset you buy. All these scales are going to be looking at coming with a 30-year manufacturer's warranty. So if you're having any problems, just send it off to MyWay's Warranty Center in Phoenix, Arizona. They'll fix or replace the scale and send it, back your way within a week of receiving it. So you should expect it coming back to you about 2 to 3 weeks from the day that you send it to them. If you're not sure whether or not you should send your scale to the company, you should just stop by at any Smokin' Jays location and have one of our friendly staff members give it a look over for you. When you buy a scale from Smokin' Jays, it comes with a set of batteries and we calibrate it before it leaves the store. So if you'll be in working order with it comes out of the box when you get home. We always make sure everybody's hooked up and ready to go before they leave here. So let's basically break down what we got here in the T series. You have the blue box T2, you have the red box T2, the green box T3, and the red box T3. The prices going on these respectively are $19.99 for the Triton T2 blue box, $24.99 for the Triton T2 red box, and $34.99 for each of the Triton T3s. So basically, both of the T3s and both of the T2s look and function exactly the same as far as how you calibrate it and everything. So for the purposes of speeding this up and saving everybody some time, we're just going to be looking at the blue version of the T2 and the green version of the T3. So here we have the blue T2. This is the budget end of the T series, sitting at $19.99, making it an extremely affordable quality scale. The blue box T2 has a max weight capacity of 120 grams, with precision up to the 10th place, or 0.1. The red box T2 is going to be exactly the same in function and looks, except it's going to have the weight capacity of 300 grams and precision up to the 10th place, which is the same as the blue T2. When you open up your box, you're going to find a couple things. Well, a few things. You're going to have your user manual, warranty information, feedback cards, and of course, your scale. When you open it up, you're going to see 3 buttons. This one to the far right is your power button. Pop that on, you'll notice that you have a backlit screen. All of the Triton T series scales have this, so no matter which one you snag up, it's going to have it. Another cool little addition that they made to these scales is that you can pop your lid off and use it as extra space to weigh your stuff. Now, you do also have a middle button, which is your unit. That's used to switch between the 6 different modes of weighing that each of the Tritons have. Each of them have 6 different ones. Usually it's grams, ounces, grains, carats, troy ounces, and pennyweights. The last button is your tare button. It's meant to zero out your scale. As you notice, the numbers were going crazy there for a second, but it zeroed out. This is really helpful when you want to do something like, put my lid on there, but you'll notice that the numbers are jumping up. So I just tare it, and it's at 0. Simple as that. You can do the same thing when you're removing the plate and want to bring it back. Next, we're going to look at how to calibrate the T2 scales. Both the red box and the blue box are done in the same way. You'll just need 2 different calibration weights, which we'll get into in a second. I decided we should get some more screen time with the red box T2 to show you guys just how similar these things are. Pretty right down to the T, if you ask me. But if you do ever have doubts, just go ahead and look above the screen if you have a T2, or below the screen if you have a T3, and it'll give you the specifications right here. So as you can see, this is the 300 gram scale. So, why do we calibrate our scales? Over time, the weighing plate can move or get bumped around, so every month it is a really good idea to do a calibration, especially if your scale gets lots of use. Regular calibrations will get you the most accurate readings over time and a longer scale life. So, to calibrate your T2, you're going to need 200 grams in calibration weights. I got some right here, handy dandy. As you can see, says 200 grams right there. You can pick these up online at smokinjays.com or come into the store and get them for as low as $4.99. They're a really great, cheap addition and investment, especially if you own a scale. I suggest them to everybody. And if you're using the blue T2, you're just going to need a 100 gram scale, which looks like this. So yeah. Anyways, to start off, you're going to want to turn off your scale. There we go. Then you're going to want to hold your tare button and press your power button again. It's going to give you a string of numbers. That's okay. Just going to press our power button one more time. It's going to say 0 and then give you a weight that it wants you to put on it. Go ahead and give it that much weight. If you were using the blue T2, it would have said 100 on there. After that, we'll just press the power button again. It'll say calibration, pass, and 200 grams. And we'll just go ahead and make sure it's right. Yep, and your scale is calibrated. Simple as that. If you bump your scale during the process of your reading and it doesn't come out correct, no worries, just recalibrate it again. You can do it as many times as you want, no hurries. And all of these instructions are included in the lid in case you need, a little checklist, but it's all right there in the front for you. Lastly, we have the green box T3, my personal favorite in the series. The T3s both have this sturdy rubberized coating that protects against shock or damage, makes the scale last a lot longer. Opening, you can see the relation with the T2s. The design of the scale is really sleek, just feels high quality and sturdy. Other than the updated design, things are very familiar. Got your power button, turns it on, backlit screen. Got your different weight settings. Oh, have to let it be on a stable surface so that it'll go to 0. If you try to pick it up, it'll say it's unstable and want to turn off. So it's a little stable. You got your grains. Let's see, that one, you got your carats, troy ounces, penny weights, grams, ounces, and back to grains. So 6 settings. We're going to bring it back to grams. Also got your detachable lid. It's a little bit different on this one. You got to have it in the right place. It won't just go down all the way like that because of the rubberized coating, but pop it off. And again, you still got your major surface area to weigh with. And put it back on, just get it in that right angle, slide it back in there, and you're good to go. And then you do also have your tare setting right there. The thing that differentiates the green box T3 from the red box T3 is that the green can weigh up to 400 grams with precision up to the 100th place, or 0.01, making it the most accurate scale out of the series, while the red weighs up to 660 grams but only has a precision up to the 10th place. The accents are also red on the red box, whereas this one has green accents, so that is going to be also a little bit different. So, to calibrate the T3s, it's a little bit different than the T2s, but many find it easier, including myself. For the green T3, you're going to need 2 200 gram weights. For the red T3, you would be needing a 500 gram weight. So to start, you want to turn off your scale, place it on a flat surface that's even and not going to be moving. You're going to press your power button and wait until the scale reads 0. And there we go, reading 0. So then we go ahead and hold the unit button, and then it's going to say cal. And after that, we're going to wait a second, Press the unit key again, and it's going to give us 200, which then we just feed it 200 gram weight on the center. It's going to flash, turn over to 400, and then we add another 200 gram weight. Afterwards, it's going to say pass, and then give us 400 grams. So let's go ahead and make sure that this is correct. Yep, there we go. And your calibration is now complete. Again, if you bump your scale during the process or your reading doesn't come out completely correct, no worries, just calibrate it again. All these instructions are included in the lid of the scale right here for, easy doing it for next time. Yeah, awesome scale, my favorite, T3 green. So this pretty much wraps it up for the ins and outs of the Triton T series of scales. If you have further questions or inquiries, don't hesitate to get in contact with us through our website or one of our locations in Vancouver, Longview, Centralia, Olympia, in Washington, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Peace, love, and positive vibes, everybody.